Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here, and welcome to Season 2. As I did with the first one, we'll have a quick little look at this enormously long mod. Let's ignore that section. Ignore that as well. We're not doing that. That's for when I want to dabble with 40k. Don't dabble with 40k in RimWorld. It's mental. But the key things for this playthrough, if I can find them, a lot of these mods are basically just quality of life and making them less stupid. Oh, that's textures one. That's textures. Oh, I should have remembered this stuff, but oh, never mind. It could be right at the bottom. No, there's a lot of faction-based ones. Here you are, a whole bunch of faction-based ones, and different types of mechanoids. Because I'm a glutton for punishment, maybe. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So we've got lots more factions this time around, most of which hate our guts. We have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Mostly because we are running combat extended. Combat extended right up the top. There you go. Combat extended. Yay! It makes it more deeper and tactical. It also tends to take your colonists' heads off. But that's something Combat Extended does. We have Genetic Rim. We are going full mad scientist. And we're going deeper into Project Rim Factory. We've got drones this time, because we don't have the little ones that are running around doing all of our cleaning and stuff for us. So we're going to have to see how these guys can handle that. Or the place is going to end up looking dirty. That's basically it for the mods. More factions, more combat related stuff, and going deeper into Rim Factory. There's always room for more automation. We haven't adjusted that. Right. So, new colony. I have created one. Munkenstein's lab. Cannot read data. Thanks for that. Right, screw you. I'll do it this way. Yeah, a rich science team out to explore the impossible. That is true. Description. People called you crazy for leaving your company home base. But you completed your goal, making androids a reality. Yes, JC did his goal last time. Now, after glimpsing what genetics had to offer, you're at the end of a long journeying crypto sleep. Yeah, crypto sleep. Landing on an unknown RimWorld to see what it's like and what your team can make. Yes, this time round, JC has 3 other employees who agreed to set up a secret research base to dabble with genetics. We'll get the starting dialogue done in a little bit. Okay, apparently the scenario thing is completely and utterly broken. Good job I did some other saves with it. Fine. That. I think it's broken. That is broken. Annoyingly. It had Wanderer joins removed. It also had no solar flares. Other than that, it was basically the Rim factory start. So we're gonna go custom strive to survive, at least to start. If it gets a bit boring, then I'll just up it. Set to a standard playstyle. Strive to survive. There you go. This allows us to later on come in and customize it. Should we wish to. If you want to tweak a little bit, well, it's basically the same as selecting that, but it's customizable. Reload any time because bugs happen. I'm trying to remember what I set this to. I think I set this to... No, oh god. No, you don't want to put that. One moment! Wink. The advantages of having this thing close by. It's called a random text document. I think I went for that, or I went for Munkenstein. It was like 40 and standard. This is if you want to generate this particular map, though. I'm going to generate all of that. I was going to say one jump cut later, but no, the PC manages to pull it off. Okay, repair landing, that's it. I require tropical rainforest. Because one thing JC and the staff said when they came into orbit, they were woken up from the crypto sleep, and they had their meeting to pick their landing site, because, you know, as you do, they're not jumping in blind. They've drawn up, they've scanned the planet. They said, not cold, not again. We've had enough of that. We want it mountainous, so that we can find a little nook and just sort of sit there and not be noticed. I think that's about it. Filter tiles. Minimize that. Select that. I think I picked something over here. There was a... Well, it might be slightly different. Because I may have put it in as Munkenstein's lab. Because the place I picked had an ancient road leading into it. Oh dear. And that was for better trade. As you can see, there's plenty of spots to pick from. We're going to pick one at random because I've already pre-made the map. As I always do. Load preset. Go. Could not fully load. Yeah. I've changed the settings since then. I've added a mod or two. Shush. It's fine. It's still working fine, except for the fact that I didn't actually... I meant to go through and change all their uniforms so they actually worked, but I'll explain that a little bit. Equipment. They're coming down with some bolt action rifles and some submachine guns. And ammunition for it. Yeah, that's a thing. Ammunition is a thing. Yep. Have to carry ammunition. Plasteel and gold only for the analyzer. Otherwise it's a pain. Other than that, it is standard industrial stoneworks. Telescope. What they did note when they were scanning the planet is that there are usable gas vents. So they were also gifted the technology and the blueprints to use that from the start. Because I totally didn't do a test of this and found that trying to bootstrap to get to that was annoyingly painful. So we're just going to start, confirm. Well, welcome back. That did not go according to plan. It errored and crashed. It didn't like that. Whatever I was doing, it did not like it. But, as I had already said, I'd already pre-made the map. So, here we are. From orbit, they've already planned some things out. I will zoom in. We'll have a look. As you can see, you can recognize this design. This is the sleeping quarters. Into rec room, kitchen, freezer, storage room, probably storage room, and workshops. At least initially. You're like, oh, where are you going to grow all your food? Well, like, here. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, this section. The defensive line will be like here somewhere. It'll be somewhere along this section. Yes, I'm going to lose this rich soil. I think the phrase shit happens comes to mind. They'll basically just have this little narrow opening to charge at my defensive line and get gunned down. There will be a geothermal there because that's power I can't afford to lose out on not utilising. I mean, sure, yeah, they could chuck grenades and try and bust through and they're still just going to get shot. I mean, there will be another defensive line up here, just in case I need to fall back or they decide to drop pod into this area here. Well, I've got a defensive line. Run to it and shoot them. Because this version, we have no way of stopping that from happening. Yeah, we can't stop them from just drop podding in like we did last time. So we have to just sort of put up with it. Right. What is that? Marshy soil. You're going to fill up your water from marshy soil. Alright, fair enough. I should get a well in for a well built then, shouldn't I? But while you do it, after you've done that, please go and equip that. You're the next best shooter, right? Go and equip that. You. Oh dear, just sneeze. Right, you two, go get your submachine guns. Then, forswear that. That's the screw up I didn't do beforehand. Otherwise they'd all look like JC. My bad. I now need to go, so... Oh, orders, no, allow everything. Just grab all of our gear, basically. Just gonna have to haul it in. No. I didn't set up a loadout, so I need to do loadouts. Otherwise, one person will hold all the ammunition. It's annoying. Should have done this beforehand, but I didn't. So I derp. Because I'm lazy. Bolt action. There you go. Right. Carry full metal jacket, because that's all we've got available. Well, that's one reload for it. So that's loaded in the chamber, because that actually does count. 1, 2. Carry 3 reloads. Should be enough for a bolt action. And a water bottle. Otherwise, Dove's bad hygiene goes absolutely ape. Because they keep trying to pick up the bottle of water because it's in their code, but they're not allowed to hold on to it, so they just drop it, which means they then pick up another bottle, which means they just drop it. You can see that could cause some problems. So we've got the bolt action. Lovely. Right, I'm going to need another new loadout. Deal with that in a minute. Right, this is an M9. This MP9. We'll give them 4 reloads because. Come on. There we go. It's a bit of an annoyance trying to pull that down. But there. Right, we've got the basic loadouts. Which now means you are bolt action. JC is bolt action. Also, attack anything that tries to attack you, because we give no shits. I'm not going to set up their work priorities and all of that quite yet, because until they've actually got something set up, I kind of need them to just do whatever the hell they want to do. That's how I work normally straight off the bat. What the hell is that? It's a chinchilla. We're going to get some weird and wonderful creatures in this. Oh, and I know. There's just an alligator hanging around the back of our planned section of the base. Right, first things I need to get done, or at least built. I will need that there. That's how our basic section is going to be set up. The fridge can be set up. Everything can be set up using that thing. It's amazing, which is why we were gifted the blueprints to use it straight off the bat. Yep, totally. Now then. Hygiene. They're going to want at least a well. Primitive well, that's it. What we got over here? Looks like this is going to have to be the best. There we go. That looks good. Build the primitive well just there. Later on it won't matter because that'll be just plumbed in. But for now, no such luck. We are going to need to actually start making structures. And annoyingly, we don't have a way of... Well, we do kind of do, but it does need power, which means we'll need to bootstrap that. I think it's just install this over here. It is shielded from mostly, so there you go. Means they won't complain about recreation now, at the very least. Now then, where did my stonecutter land? Here it is. That. Right. I need that. Just install it in the top corner of here. Wait. We'll install it about there. Taking into account the walls that'll be there, we'll need to put skips or whatever around it. We will also need power. Which, here. Oh, would you look at that? I can just run this straight through the generator. Perfect. That will do lovely. Then we can have a gas pipe on there. That's the freezer. That's as far as it's really going to have to go. So, I'd like the blueprint, please, because I want it. Fine. Place that. Subterranean. There. Because reasons. You'll understand eventually that, yes, all the doorways are going to have subterranean stuff. Because I actually have subterranean power cables. Yes! So we need to get all of this installed. And I'm also going to need power cables. Might as well just run the power the same way. Except I want my power to go all the way up there. Next, underground power cable. And there. Perfect. Right. Everybody, off you go. Collect your stuff. Do your things. Right, they're now at the stage where they were supposed to have started. Hey, first thing JC does is he goes and constructs the well. Good plan. Random hissy noises. Right, zone. Not sure why I didn't put a door in here, but storage. No to foods other than a lot of them. Survival meals. Packaged survival meals. Okay. Other than that, no food. Raw resources, yes. Items, yes. Weapons, apparel, buildings, yes. No chunks, no corpses, no waste, no terraform. Excellent. That's what we want. Stockpile 1. Because eventually we'll be putting stuff in crates, but until then... let's speed them up, shall we? Subterranean gas pipe, underground conduit. Yep. It's working. Should get an operational base soon enough. Once they've hacked everything down. It's very important. Once this is online, this will have power. That thing needs to die because it's making an awful lot of noise. I do need to shrink the zone by 1. Like that. Chunks. Clear all. Stone chunks. That's it. We just get the stone chunks pulled in. What is the majority of the material we have available? It's a bit of a mix. There's some marble, there's slate. I think the majority of what we've got available. I do need to build the front wall out of granite, so this is something I didn't check. Oh, granite's vastly more. Then again, nearby slate is also quite abundant. Play it by ear, I guess. Let's just take all the granite and just tell it to just process granite for now, because we do need to seal this area in. That's it. Build that so that can receive its gas and produce power, and that now comes online. Right, bills. Granite. Do until you have 200. Standard issue. That. Right. Make chunks. This is super important because I'm now going to start going structure, wall. Now I can do granite wall because I actually got some granite chunks in here now. Like that. I'm going to have a steel door here. It's an external facing. That'll then allow them to put the roof over it. Let's chop down those trees. Once they finish building all of this, They will then have access. They can then put a roof over it. That's what I was trying to get at. Now then, make a roof. And everything in here will stop deteriorating. I can't speak. Cannot speak. Another thing I will need to get online. Freezer and kitchen. Yeah, before they get a sleeping spot. Luckily enough, the gas vent can also help us with that as well. Which is really handy. Need to build a roof. Okay, you're going to go to sleep, but fair enough. Right. There. These can be wooden doors. Don't even have the rec room up, but the rec room and that, yeah. This is why I laid down all of these plans, so I can very, very quickly just develop them. Get them working on it, and they'll be fine. There are also bananas and stuff around here, so oranges. That's going to be really important. I have no idea how important the oranges are going to be to us later on. Going to make a certain type of tea. Ah, yes. They are going to complain they have to basically crap in the open, but you know what? It happens. Yeah, I could sacrifice some resources and give them that, but they're going to get their own rooms soon enough. Okay, you lot, wake up and start building things. Can we... Okay. Oh no, they are. That does have a build a roof area. Yeah, it's just constructed roof. Good. Right, that's no longer going to deteriorate. We have safe storage. We don't have an awful lot of meals, so this is the next thing we have to work on. They're not going to die because they don't have somewhere to sleep, but they will die if they don't have food. Teak tree. Lovely. And palm. Yeah, well, hack those down. That can go, and that can go. Right. Busy doing whatever they need to do. What do you mean lacks a ranged weapon? You nicked all the ammo. very confused as to why he hasn't gone and collected ammo. There is ammo just sitting there. Your inventory is full. Of what? Precisely. How? Huh. Because apparently just having this equipment is very heavy for them and they can't. Which I call bullshit. So, yeah, some changes have been made. Not particularly a great fan of them, apparently. Yeah, do it. At least do that one. Do the last part. Thank you. Right. We now have a freezer and a kitchen. They're not brilliant, but we can now go here and we can go gas cooler. There you go. An air cooling machine that releases cooled air around itself. Can be used to create a walk-in freezer. Cannot be adjusted and will automatically lower temperature slightly below 0. We'll see if 1 is enough, then we can place down another one. If it is necessary, it probably will be necessary. Right. With that, I can go so stockpile. Like that, and say you are the freezer. Clear. This is a preferred for foods, animal corpses, not insects. Yeah. I'm a stickler for that. Also, herbal medicine can be stored in here. But not packaged survival meals, because they don't need to be here. Right. I will most definitely need to place down some flooring. It's going to have to be granite flooring at the moment, because that's all we've got. More floors. It's quicker. Do it like that. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Minor break risk. Well, that's nice. I don't really care all that much. Yeah, luckily enough, I did set it so that the wildlife does not attack colonists. They know better than to attack a colonist with a gun. Well, good job nobody's sleeping inside the freezer. Yep, it is minus. So it's working. Okay. Right, now what we can do is we can really give them what they want. Is that entirely necessary? No. Right. That's not good. Right, I'm going to have to do some modification there. I did not realise that was a thing in that corner. And also we should really get the rec room built. I mean, it's mostly built. Not entirely sure why I'm putting a door there now, because this bit hasn't been built yet, but free food. If he doesn't eat it all. That was a hungry person. Hungry critter. And yeah, butchering's going to happen inside here for now. Until I get an auto butcher. So yeah, that's a problem. That's marshy soil. I'm going to need to terraform that. But as they all whiz around, we have landed. There you go. Right. We've landed. We've got a freezer. We can start doing food. I'll start setting up growing areas. All the rest of that. All needs to be done. But we are all out of time. Hopefully next time we'll at least have a basically functional base with sleeping spots, food being grown, meals being prepared, all of that. And everyone not being pissed off that they're, you know, not getting their basic needs being met, because so far I've been doing the ultimate horrors of making them go to the toilet out in the open, and not eating with a table, because they really dislike not being able to eat at a table. It's as if this game has not heard of standing meals and stuff like that, you know, takeaways, you know, burgers that you just nom and as you walk. Never mind. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC, out.